Take a deep breath, unwind, and let tonight's story comfort you. Bellflower and Sakya, A Tale of Tranquility. This story is about the friendship between Bellflower, a kind gardener, and Sakura, a spring sprite, and their shared moments of tranquility in a magical garden. In a quaint little village nestled between hills and valleys, there lived a gentle soul named Bellflower. The Bellflower was a kind-hearted man who spent his days tending to his lush garden filled with vibrant flowers and whispering trees. His garden was a haven of peace, where he found solace from the world's chaos. One spring day, as the cherry blossoms bloomed and the air was filled with the scent of renewal, Bellflower stumbled upon a magical creature named Sakura. Thea was a spring sprite, a guardian of the season, with delicate wings that shimmered like petals and a joyful spirit that could calm any troubled heart. Hilor and Sakura and Sakura quickly became friends, finding in each other a shared love for the tranquility of nature. Together, they spent their days strolling through the garden, listening to the melodious songs of birds and the gentle rustles of leaves. The Sakura taught Bellflower the language of the flowers, a secret known only to the guardians of spring. In return, Bellflower shared his wisdom about the earth and the virtues of living a simple, harmonious life. One evening, under the twilight sky, Sakura revealed a special place hidden deep within a grove of ancient trees. It was a serene glade, bathed in the soft glow of the moon and surrounded by flowers that seemed to pulse with life. In this enchanted spot, the beauty of nature was at its purest. As they sat together, Bellflower felt an overwhelming sense of peace. Sakura's presence and the tranquility of the glade filled his heart with a profound calm. They made a pact to meet in this magical place whenever life felt overwhelming. Throughout the seasons, their friendship blossomed, and the glade became a sanctuary of serenity. With each visit, Bellflower and Sakura's bond grew stronger, their hearts intertwined by their mutual appreciation for the quiet wonders of the world. The villagers soon noticed a change in Bellflower. He carried an aura of peace that seemed to touch everyone he met. Even in the hustle and bustle of village life, Bellflower embodied the tranquility of the glade, spreading its soothing magic. Years passed, but the friendship between Bellflower and Sakura remained timeless. They continued to meet in their secret glade, finding solace in each other's company and the enduring beauty of nature. Their story became a cherished legend in the village, reminding everyone of the power of tranquility and the simple joys found in the harmony of a garden. Bellflower and Sakura's tale lives on, whispered among the flowers and trees, a testament to the soothing embrace of nature and the enduring bonds of friendship. The next story is ready to soothe your spirit. Wisteria and Primrose, The Quest for Happiness. This story is about Wisteria and Primrose, who embark on a quest to find everlasting happiness and learn that true happiness comes from within. In a quaint, charming village nestled between rolling green hills and babbling brooks, there lived a warm-hearted human named Wisteria. She had long, chestnut hair that flowed like silken rivers and eyes that sparkled like the morning dew. Her joyful spirit was known far and wide, bringing a smile to everyone she met. Nearby, in a hollowed-out tree at the edge of the enchanted forest, lived a pretty, whimsical gnome named Primrose. It had a hat adorned with the brightest of flowers and a coat sewn from the finest leaves. Primrose was always up to some delightful mischief. One sunny morning, Wisteria set out for a walk when she stumbled upon Primrose, caught in a tangle of ivy vines. After a hearty laugh and some teamwork, Wisteria freed Primrose, and the two became inseparable friends. They spent their days exploring hidden nooks and crannies of the forest, collecting pretty pebbles from the stream, and telling stories under the ancient oak tree. But despite their cheerful lives, there was something they both deeply yearned for: true happiness that would last a lifetime. One evening, as the stars glittered like diamonds in the sky, Wisteria and Primrose made a pact. They would embark on a quest to find everlasting happiness. Their journey began at dawn, their hearts filled with hope. The path was long and winding, with many adventures along the way. They met wise owls, who imparted knowledge, danced with fireflies under the moonlight, and even helped a family of rabbits find their burrow. Each experience added to their joy, but they still searched for that elusive, eternal happiness. Days turned into weeks, and just when they began to grow weary, they stumbled upon a mystical garden, hid within the forest. The garden was overflowing with the most vibrant flowers, the scent of which filled them with instant bliss. At the center of the garden stood a magnificent butterfly with wings that shimmered in every color of the rainbow. To find true happiness, the butterfly said, you must first understand that it lives within you. Wisteria and Primrose exchanged glances, realizing the wisdom in the butterfly's words. As they made their way back to their village, they felt a sense of completeness they had never known before. They learned that true happiness wasn't something you found, but something you carried in your heart. From that day on, Wisteria and Primrose spread their newfound joy to everyone around them. They continued their adventures, but now they did so with a sense of peace and contentment. And so, in their quaint village, nestled between those rolling green hills and babbling brooks, Wisteria and Primrose lived out their days as symbols of true, everlasting happiness. A new gentle story is ready for you. The Promise of Jasmine and Azalea. This story is about Jasmine and Azalea, who forge a promise to restore the bond between humans and nature, leading their village to flourish once more. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village surrounded by lush green meadows and vibrant flowers, lived a young girl named Jasmine. Jasmine had a heart as pure as the morning dew, and a smile that could light up the darkest of nights. One spring evening, while Jasmine was exploring the fields, she stumbled upon a tiny, glimmering creature, with wings as delicate as cherry blossoms. It was a spring sprite named Azalea. Azalea was a guardian of the season, tasked with spreading joy and beauty throughout the land. The two became fast friends, sharing stories and laughter under the spring sky. One day Azalea confided in Jasmine that the meadow's magic was fading because humans were losing their connection to nature. Without hesitation, Jasmine promised Azalea that she would help restore the bond between humans and the natural world. She began organizing community events, where people planted flowers and trees, and children learned about the importance of nature. As the village reconnected with the earth, the meadow began to bloom once more, vibrant and full of life. Azalea was overjoyed, and the two friends danced beneath the blooming cherry trees, their laughter echoing through the air. The bond between Jasmine and Azalea grew stronger with each passing day, and their promise became a legend in the village, inspiring generations to come. They proved that with a pure heart and a steadfast promise, even the smallest of beings could make a significant difference. And so, the village thrived, flourishing in harmony with nature, all thanks to the enduring promise of a young girl and a spring sprite. The end. Here's another story to ease you into the night. William and Phineas' Adventure of Respect. This story is about the heartwarming friendship and lessons of respect shared between a boy named William and a happy gnome called Petunia. Once upon a time in a quaint little village, there lived a kind-hearted boy named William. William was well known throughout the village for his helpfulness and gentle nature. On the other side of a nearby forest, There was a magical land where happy gnomes resided. Petunia, one of these happy gnomes, was famous for her radiant smile and cheerful disposition. One sunny day, their paths crossed unexpectedly. William was wandering through the forest, collecting herbs for his mother, when he stumbled upon Petunia. Petunia had been picking flowers, but tripped and fell, scattering her vibrant bouquet. Immediately, William rushed over and helped her up. "Are you all right?" he asked with concern. Petunia smiled warmly, her cheeks dimpled. "Thank you. I'm fine. I just lost my balance," she giggled. From that moment, an unlikely friendship blossomed. They spent the whole afternoon together, talking and sharing stories. Petunia told William all about the happy gnomes' traditions of respect and kindness. She explained how they always valued each other's opinions and supported one another through thick and thin. William listened intently. He admired the way Petunia spoke about her community. As the sun began to set, Petunia invited William to her land. "Come meet the happy gnomes. I have so much more to show you," she beamed. William agreed eagerly, curious about her world. The journey was filled with laughter and song. Upon reaching Petunia's home, William was welcomed with open arms by the happy gems. The gnomes admired his politeness and friendly demeanor. They shared their ways of life with him, and William reciprocated by showing them his knowledge of arts. Days turned into weeks, and William grew to love the happy gnomes like family. He learned the deep meaning behind respect, not just as politeness, but as a fundamental way of living harmoniously. Through their traditions, William saw that respect fostered trust, growth, and unbreakable bonds. By the end of his visit, he felt he had become a better person. Before leaving Petunia and the happy gnomes gifted William a beautiful pendant that symbolized their friendship and the respect they shared. "This will remind you of us and what you love land," Petunia said softly. William hugged her tightly, a tear of happiness sliding down his cheek. "I will never forget," he whispered. William returned to his village with a heart full of joy and a mind enriched by the wisdom of the happy gnomes. He lived the rest of his days practicing and teaching the valuable lessons of respect he had learned, spreading happiness and harmony throughout the village. And so, the friendship between William and Petunia became a legendary tale, a reminder to everyone that respect is the heart of true friendship. May this story stay with you as you drift into a peaceful sleep.